And good morning and welcome to our meditation for this morning here at the Center for Spiritual Living, Cape Coral, Florida. I have a meditation for you, a little guided meditation to help you glow and shine. The definition of glow is to give out steady light, and it's your natural state and my natural state. But sometimes you can wake up feeling off or stressed or just heavy with the responsibilities of life. And it can cover your light. But you are meant to shine. You are meant to glow. So the intention of today's meditation is to give you a morning meditation experience that you can use that will help you start your day. Let's begin by closing our eyes, if we haven't already, and getting comfortable. And take one deep, cleansing breath, inviting the newness of the day as you fill your body with air. And exhale it all the way out, bringing your breath into a comfortable, easy rhythm. Breathing in and breathing out. Take a second to notice the air touching your skin. Notice any sounds that you may hear around you. And feel the rise and fall of your chest as you breathe. Be here, right now. Noticing when a thought comes up for you and letting it go, coming back to the present moment. Today is a beautiful new day. You have the opportunity to start fresh, right here, right now. A new beginning, you might say. And as a new beginning for our new practitioners, we will be honoring later this morning. We invite in love, gratitude, and joy. And to give kindness, grace, and love. And the source of all of it is inside you, inside me, and inside each one of us. So take a deep breath in and feel the deep warmth at the center of you. A glowing sphere radiating a rainbow of colors from its core. Easy for me, feel yourself smile and relax as you recognize it as you. Your essence, your own personal, unique glow. Now bring your attention to your breath. Every time you breathe in at your natural rhythm, imagine that oxygen giving more life to your glow. See each of the colors grow a little brighter, a little bigger with each breath in, until the reds, the blues, the greens, yellows, purples, whites, oranges, and greens are radiating all around you, illuminating from the inside out. Feel the lightness. Feel the joy. Feel the gratitude. You glow. Beautiful. And now I want you to take a second to think about how you can take your glow into your day. Your hugs, your words, your actions. They can all give light to others. Your glow can help ignite someone else's. Just envision those you love stepping into your light and how good it makes them feel. and how good that makes you feel. And see, as you're doing this, your glow gets brighter. You are meant to shine. And sharing that light, that glow, expands your light, your glow. Knowing that Spirit is right here, a part of that, and helping to expand and multiply your glow. Brings a smile to my face, I know. Knowing that glow expands whenever we assist or help one another. We reach out a hand, and as we do so, that glow expands not only ours, but the person we're extending a hand to. It is so very, very good to be able to know that as we help, it just lights things up. We allow it to expand and grow and reach out around the world, for that matter. For you know not how far out your good expands. So we just allow that good to be everywhere, right here and right now. Now we can start to move your fingers and toes, slowly bringing yourself back into this moment, this day. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes, bring your hands to your heart. Bow your head gratefully for this time you created just for you. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. And beautiful. Our service this morning will begin in just a few minutes.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We'd like you all to stand with us and join us for our first song.
World of change, world of light, rearrange, join together in song. We are one. We have doubts, we have fears. We share the hurts, we share the tears. We are here, we're not alone. We are one. We are one. Clouds may divide us, but love will unite us. We will rise and overcome. We are one. We are one.
One world,
one fight,
one heart, one life,
underneath one sun. One breath, one sky, one song, one cry. Raise your voice and sing along. We are one. We are one. We are one. We are one. Keep the faith. Take a step and be still across the land. We will win. This will be done. We are one. We are one. Do your part. Ease the pain. Stay apart and break the chain. We'll join hands when freedom comes. We are one. We are one. Clouds may divide us, but love will unite us. We will rise and overcome. We are one. We are one. One world, one fight, one heart, one life, underneath one sun. One breath, one sky, one song, one cry. Raise your voice and sing along. We are one. 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 We are one.
I start my day with love. When I start my day with love, that's when I get more of His love. I start my day with love. When I start my day with love, that's what I get more of His love. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. Love, love, love.
Start my day with peace. When I start my day with peace, I feel that sweet release. No peace. I start my day with peace. I start my day with peace. I feel that sweet release. No peace. I choose peace, peace, peace. Peace, peace, peace. Peace, peace, peace. Peace, peace, peace. I start my day with joy. When I start my day with joy, everything I do is infused with joy. I start my day with joy. When I start my day with joy, everything I
joy.
Joy, joy, joy. Joy, joy, joy. Joy, joy, joy. Joy, joy, joy. I start my day with love. When I start my day with peace, I start my day with joy, and I feel that sweet release. I start my day with love. I start my day with peace. I start my day with joy, and I feel release. Hello. Good morning, everybody. Morning, morning. We got a nice crowd this morning. Wherever you are on your spiritual path, you are welcome here at the Center for Spiritual Living, Cape Coral. We believe that we are co-creators with the divine and that you can change your entire life by changing your mind. I like audience participation. It's fun. Ernest Holmes is the founder of this philosophy, but we study all kinds of things, both traditional and contemporary. We pull the truth from all walks of life, all philosophies, all religions, because there is an underpinning truth that is you can find from one thing to the next, to the next, to the next. One of those things is God is all there is. There's one power, one presence. And that's stated over and over in so many different philosophies. So we pull old stuff, new stuff, combine it all into what we call the Center for Spiritual Living. So we have prayer request forms available online, cslcapecoral.org. And then there is a prayer request button. Please go there and press that button if you have something that you'd like us to hold consciousness around. There's also a contact form there, so if you are not receiving our e-blast, please fill out that contact form, let us know that you want to, and we will get you on our list. So now, it's time for our blessing. We're going to bless each other here in the sanctuary, bless all of you at home, just like this. You ready? Here we go. Welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living. We know who you truly are. You are the spiritual image and likeness of God. We appreciate you, we love you, and we're thankful you are here. Welcome to the center.
Good morning, everyone. Last Sunday was Valentine's Day, and I was hoping to do a love song last Sunday, but it was Gary's last Sunday, so we let Gary be the star, and he did a fabulous job. So give a hand for Gary. So I'm going to do a love song, and the thing about being a singer-songwriter is that sometimes the story gets longer than the song. And that's something you have to guard against. So I'm going to try and shorten this story to once upon a time I was given the line, the last piece of pie, and told to write a song about it. And I thought that was kind of dumb, but I said, I'm a songwriter, I can do this. So this is the result. Shall I compare you to a summer's day? Or has that been done before? I could say you're like a red, red rose and plagiarize some more. I could go through all the words of the poets to come up with just the right line. Or I could say something that's totally different, something that's uniquely mine. Like I love you more than the crack of a bat at baseball's first spring training game. I love you more than my old cowboy, the one that you think is so lame. And I love you more than the smell of a burger on the grill as it starts to fry. I might be hasty, but I think you're tasty, just like that last piece of pie. I'd like to see you all decked out in emeralds and rubies and diamonds and pearls. I'd like to take you to visit with royalty like the Duke and the Duchess of Earl. I'd like to buy you a house by the ocean with windows as big as the sky. But mostly I'd like to just sit here beside you and watch the world pass. I want to lay by your side on the beach. I want you always to be within reach. I want you listening to me while I play. I want to gaze at your smile every day. Well, I'd like to take you for a ride in a carriage around Central Park in the spring. And I'd like to take you to lunch at the plaza and let you order anything. Whether we travel all over the world or stay right here by the fire, it doesn't matter as long as you're with me, 'cause you are my one heart's desire. I love you more than the crack of a bat, baseball's first spring training game. I love you more than my old cowboy, the one that you think is so lame. I love you more than the smell of the burger on the grill as it's starting to fry. I might be hasty, but I think you're tasty, just like that last piece. Do me a favor, just let me savor you, just like that last piece. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, Ralph, very nice. Oh my. And a good morning to you all. I'm John Coriel. I'm a licensed practitioner here at the Center for Spiritual Living in Cape Coral, Florida. And a reading for this morning. This I found in last month's Science of Mind magazine. Actually, I could probably take this off. There we go. Air. I've got air to breathe now. This was one of the daily readings from last month's Science of Mind magazine. Margaret Storts, Reverend Dr. Margaret Storts, who's been in the religious science of mind for a long time, wrote this. She said, I believe there are a number of people who would like to be of service to life, but don't know how. So perhaps it would be helpful to determine how service might look. And in connection with that, too, we'll be honoring our newest practitioners this morning, and they are of service, of course. Yes, yes. They says she goes on to say that, of course, there are great professions that serve, like being in the military or perhaps being a doctor or a nurse. But maybe there are many areas as well where we can bring out our good to life, which is, after all, the essence of service. She says, a friend of mine once said that service is love in work clothes. I like that. How wonderful and simple this idea. As people who share a communal relationship with God, perhaps working through a spiritual organization, would offer a place to bring good. Well, whenever we go out the door, service is at our fingertips because sometimes it is the simplest, smallest, kindest of ways. Through openness and guidance, we will find ourselves in the right place and being able to help each individual that we run across in the most easy and perfect way. And let us take this into prayer for just a moment, knowing that our hands are ready to serve here and now, and we just are exploding with that good, ready for Spirit to guide us so that we may be found in the right place at the right time to help out the perfect divine right person or situation whatever that case may be. And we know this morning is blessed with a wonderful celebration service, and we just say thank you for that. And as we know that to be so, together we can say, and so it is. And now let us welcome up our Reverend Shel Redfern.
Thank you, John. So, One Mind, Infinite Connections was the theme for this week. And I think one of the things that I like the most about this philosophy is that you don't have to be somebody special in order to apply it in your life. It doesn't take somebody outside of us to perform a miracle or to witness a miracle. It doesn't take somebody as a vehicle to God. That's not what we believe here at all. We believe that we are all spirit in form. Everybody is spirit in form. And that we entertain ideas, and the ideas that we entertain most consistently show up as our life. So are we entertaining ideas that are spurring growth, or are we entertaining ideas that are holding us back? Are we entertaining ideas of last pieces of pie? If you guys saw Ralph glancing over this way frequently, his wife is standing right there. Lucky you, Cheryl, for having a song like that written about you. That's fabulous. You know what, Ralph? I didn't know you wrote that song. He sent me the lyrics, and he said that was an Arthur Guthrie. Is that the right word? What's that name? Arlo Guthrie. That is. Huh? Yeah. So I'm looking to find out who really wrote this song, and I couldn't find it anywhere, so I couldn't credit it on the slide. And then he tells me, "Oh, I wrote it." Oh, okay. No wonder I couldn't find it yet on YouTube yet. So that's mine, and that's an example of a one mind with a connection to the infinite, right? That song came through Ralph. That was Spirit coming into form by means of Ralph. That was Ralph opening him up so that Spirit could unfold as this beautiful song. You know, I believe that's Spirit in form right there, that song. So that is the process. So that's absolutely wonderful. Now, here at the center, we also have people that are called practitioners, and sometimes practitioners can be perceived as better than, or the vehicle, or the way, or whatever, and that's just not true. You are the way right where you are. What a practitioner is somebody who has been trained in our philosophy. They've taken a bazillion classes. And yes, it takes to become a practitioner, it takes 2 years of core classes and then 2 years of very, very, very intense training. And that's their practitioner training. They have year 1, and the first section of year 1 is called How Life Got to Be How It Is. And what the practitioner in training has to do is look at their life as it is and take full responsibility for 100% of how that life looks. And that's not easy. And if we're going to practice this philosophy, that's what we need to do. We take 100% responsibility for what our life is showing up like and how we feel about it. And then they go on and they take other classes to broaden their understanding of Spirit, broaden their understanding of their connection with Spirit, broaden their understanding of everybody's connection with Spirit. And then year 2 is all about working with other people. So practitioners are here to be of service to the people in this center and help them see truths that they can't see for themselves. That's what practitioners' core responsibility is. We actually call it a practitioner core. You've probably heard us mention our practitioner core. And the core represents consciousness of reality evolving, because they are the consciousness of reality evolving for this center. Now, I had the privilege of teaching 4 people. One of them landed in Sarasota. Ron Frost landed in Sarasota. He hung his license in Sarasota. But I had the privilege of teaching 3 others along with Ron here at the center. And I asked the board, I said it would be very important for me to install them as practitioners before I go. And they finished their training back in June of last year. And so we were planning on having a big party when everybody came back so that we could really celebrate them, and then we shut down. And so they've been acting as practitioners, but they've never been honored in an installation. So we are going to do that today. So, Miss Mel, Miss Karen, and Mr. Patrick, if y'all will come on up. Let's have you guys face the audience and kind of come up in here-ish. There you go. Excellent. No. You'll just be answering with I do's every year and there. You'll be okay. So for those of you guys that don't know, this is Patrick O'Brien. This is Melissa Tuff. And this is Karen, your last name just went right out of my head. Thank you. Karen Gidley. See, you're not the only one with nerves. So there you go. Known Karen for what, 5 years? Yeah. Anyway, so here we go. This is a sacred time for the Center for Spiritual Living Cape Coral community as we officially welcome and install our 3 new practitioners to our practitioner corps. It is a joyful and powerful moment for a spiritual community to birth practitioners. It takes great commitment and dedication to become a licensed religious science practitioner. These dear ones have spent the better part of 4 years at least in classes studying the science of mind philosophy and learning how to put it into practice in their lives. The first 2 years were basic coursework, which laid the foundation of their understanding. Then they entered into 2-year practitioner professional classes. This is where they had to learn how to put these teaching into practice in their lives and how to support others to do the same. Once completed, they took a written exam, an oral panel exam, and here they are, officially licensed. Becoming a licensed practitioner is not about having all your issues handled. It means having the consciousness of oneness and a depth of spiritual intelligence and wisdom to know how to use spiritual tools with a degree of mastery. I lost my place. I'll find it. Oh, there it is. Here we go. These beloved ones have a relationship with Spirit that nurtures and sustains them. They know the truth about themselves, and they know the truth about all of us. To a spiritual community, the blessings of a licensed practitioner means that there is a cultivated body of conscious spirit support, which is adept at prayer and counsel. There has been a yes to God within the hearts of these practitioners to be of service as a revealer of truth. Becoming a licensed practitioner is a commitment in consciousness and in action to the philosophy and faith that we call science of mind, to the Center of Spiritual Living Cape Coral, to your minister, to the members and friends of this center, and to further unfoldment of your own true nature. A licensed practitioner is one who is dedicated to knowing the spiritual truth that God dwells within us, as us, and for us. That's an important one. Spirit is always for us. A licensed practitioner is committed to the idea that the truth known inwardly must be revealed outwardly. Practitioners know the love and law we work with is, let me do this one more time. Practitioners know that the love and law that we work with is God's healing power. They feel the presence of Spirit as joy, love, and they know spiritual truth for others because they know it for themselves.
In religious science, it has become a practice to present our licensed practitioners with a stole that symbolizes the sacredness of the office of the licensed practitioner and the depth of their commitment to God. The teaching symbol for the science of mind is part of the stole as a reminder the allness of spirit, God as love, law, and form. The teaching symbol represents the creative process that we participate in with every breath, that our thoughts create our experience. I love that word, that phrase. It just says it all. Our thoughts create our experience. When the stole is worn, you can be assured that the practitioner is in sacred service.
We'll start with Patrick.
As I ask you to pledge, please respond, I do, if you will. Do you pledge, Patrick? Do you pledge your commitment to maintain the consciousness of unity, of God's power and love through the daily practice of affirmative prayer, treatment for yourself, your clients, your church, your minister, and all of New Thought? I do. Do you, Patrick, promise to do your part in carrying out the vision and the mission of this center, which is to create a world that works for everyone and provide spiritual tools for personal and global transformation? I do. And now, Melissa, do you pledge your commitment to maintain the consciousness of unity with God's power and love through the daily practice of affirmative prayer, treatment for yourself, your clients, your church, your minister, and all of New Thought? Do you promise to do your part in carrying out the vision and mission of this center, which is to create a world that works for everyone and provide spiritual tools for personal and global transformation?
I do.
And Karen, do you pledge your commitment to maintain the consciousness of unity with God's power and love through the daily practice of affirmative prayer, treatment for yourself, your clients, your church, your minister, and all of New Thought?
I do.
And Karen, do you promise to do your part in carrying out the vision and mission of this center, which is to create a world that works for everyone and provide spiritual tools for personal and global transformation?
I do. Thank you. That's me. Thank you, John. Oh, I'm so proud of you guys. So, a very important part of this celebration is the community aspect. I ask that the community of the Center for Spiritual Living Cape Coral rise. Practitioners are here to serve you, the community, so we will now welcome our new practitioners with our commitment to them. I'll speak the line. I've got them on the slide so that if you don't understand, you can see it. Okay? We, the community of the Center for Spiritual Living Cape Coral, acknowledge you, the newly licensed practitioners, for dedicating your life to continuously practicing the presence of God. We acknowledge you for committing yourself to your own spiritual growth. We acknowledge you for demonstration of peace and harmony in your life. We acknowledge you for the demonstration of abundance and health in your life. We acknowledge you for radiating divine love. We acknowledge you for committing your entire life to being a practitioner of God. To being a practitioner of religious science. For being a practitioner for the Center for Spiritual Living Cape Coral. And for being a practitioner for the entire planet Earth. May you be eternally blessed. Now put a lot of feeling into this next line, okay, guys? You are awesome, and we love you. And so it is. You may be seated. So, no, we're not done yet. We will conclude today with the dedication of our shared values, guiding principle, and professional consciousness. At the end of these, if you agree, you'll say, I do. It brings tears to your eyes, doesn't it? Got you all three. Me too. Okay. Do you dedicate yourself to the principles of religious science as summarized by What We Believe by Ernest Holmes? Do you promise to maintain your own consciousness and integrity by meditating and treating daily and expanding your consciousness so that you are prepared mentally and spiritually to meet any condition, being mindful that appearances and conditions are effects that can be changed in spiritual truth? Do you dedicate yourself to knowing the presence of God in all things and the oneness of life? Do you commit to being free from fear and superstition and dedicate yourself to knowing that as a spiritual being, you have the right and the power to choose your experience of life? Do you commit to being generous, loving, compassionate, understanding, nurturing, intuitive, patient, and non-resistant to life? Do you commit to releasing all judgment of others, yourself, and conditions of life? Do you promise to respect all paths to God? And now, by the power vested in me as spiritual director of the Center for Spiritual Living Cape Coral, I hereby acknowledge each of you as a licensed practitioner for the Centers of Spiritual Living Global and the Center for Spiritual Living Cape Coral. I'm so proud. So, Patrick and Stephen brought these beautiful flowers, and Patrick said the 3 yellow roses represent the students, and the 1 white rose represents me. That's so awesome. There we go. Thank you, Stephen. There we go. Oh, thank you, guys. And so it's all a bunch of red roses and 3 yellow roses for me. That's fantastic. Thank you. Please welcome our new practitioners. All right. Oh, yep. Oh, jeepers. That's good tears. It really is good tears. Isn't that wonderful? So, next week is my last week. And it's really important that we talk about practitioners right now in a big way, because you're not spiritually unsupported without a spiritual director. You've always been supported by these practitioners, always. And you will continue to be supported in bigger, broader ways by these practitioners. The new ones, the ones that have been with us for a long time, this is their way of life. And so know that you are spiritually covered, engulfed, surrounded by love and, again, support from our practitioner core. Consciousness of reality evolving, and that's what's happening here at the center. Reality is evolving, and something good and better and wonderful is emerging. So lean into that. And of course, the question on everybody's mind is, what would Ernest Holmes say? Of course, This is from The Science of Mind by Ernest Holmes, or Living the Science of Mind by Ernest Holmes. The science of mind is intensely practical because it teaches us how to use mind principle for definite purposes, such as helping those who are sick, impoverished, or unhappy. Each one of us should learn to become a practitioner in this science. This is one of the things I wanted to mention about the word practitioner. You will see it throughout the Science of Mind text, because Ernest Holmes believes that a practitioner is anybody that's applying these principles. We're all practitioners. So these guys are practitioners with a capital P. They've got a title that's called practitioners, but we're all practitioners with a lowercase p, even the ones with the capital P as well. You know? Okay, so each one of us should learn to become a practitioner of this science, a demonstrator of its principles, a conscious user of its power. Power already exists, but the existence of power is of no particular value to us until we use it. I'm going to repeat that. Power already exists, but the existence of power is of no particular value to us until we use it. This science is more than mental, it is spiritual, since we live in a spiritual universe. The science of mind declares the truth about this spiritual universe, and it also declares the truth about false belief, considering everything which is opposed to good as the accumulation of human thought. Isn't that a fascinating idea? Anything that is opposed, let me find where that was. The truth. Okay. The science of mind declares this truth about spiritual universe, and it also declares the truth about false belief, considering everything which is opposed to good, with a capital G, as an accumulation of human thought, the collective negative suggestion of the race. It's not real. It's not real. Wrong conditions are resolved into false beliefs, and through the use of right ideas and transformation of thought takes place. So be it. So let us take this into prayer. Settling into right here, right now, once again, knowing together there's a single power, presence, life. There's one love, one peace, one joy. There is only one. There is only one. And this power flows and has its way everywhere. It is everywhere present, but it only has its way as much as we give it permission to. So right here, right now, let us learn from these people that have studied so very hard to get where they are right here as practitioners. Let us learn what they have learned, and that is to become a vehicle for life to have fuller, freer expression. Let us give in to the good. Let us create a space of allowing for that good to flow by means of each one of us, as it can only flow by means of each one of us. Let us become an open conduit for more love, peace, and joy to flow into this planet. The world is transforming right here and right now because of our presence in it. I know that grace, ease, poise, and peace is the order of the day here and forevermore. And for this, I am so grateful and thankful. And it is in this gratitude that I release my word into law, knowing it is done. So let us claim this together by saying, and so it is. So it is. So now it is time for our conscious giving. We have many, many ways in which you can give your offerings here to the center. And I got to say thank you for continuing to do this, especially during the shutdowns and everything else. We have been so well supported, and we appreciate that very much. I have to point out here in the sanctuary, did you notice our new projectors? Is that like a huge difference? That was some support that we got from a member here at the center. Those projectors were over $700 a piece, and all three of them were donated. Yes. So Thank you to the donor. They wish to remain anonymous. Thank you to the donor for giving those to our center. It makes all the difference in the world. And what this has done, we've got a whole team that has been working on this. Jeremy's been working hard on this. We have new Gabriel in the back there. Hi, Gabriel. And Gabriel's now our sound guy, and Jeremy and I have been working really hard because in the coming weeks and months, you may have people coming to you. You get to have ministers from all over the country, maybe all over the world come in, and we can now stream into this sanctuary because of these new projectors and at home. So it's just opened up all kinds of venues for us. And Gabriel, the sound is over the top great. Thank you. So Gabriel's our new sound guy. So wonderful. So, and all of this is done. Gabriel's donating his time. Jeremy's donating his time. We couldn't do this without you guys doing it. And in the meantime, we still need money to run. Do you know that it's gone down some since the pandemic, but before the pandemic, it was $10,000 a month to run this place. Isn't that crazy? It's gone down to about 6-ish because we don't have so many people in the AC and all that stuff on. So it's gone down, but you guys have supported us through that, and we are here because you guys have given. So thank you for that. To continue to give, you can text your tithe to 239-320-3820. You can send it by way of PayPal to the email address, paypal@cslcapecoral.org. You'd put that in on the PayPal site. Or you can hit the donate button on our website. And if you do that, you'll have the opportunity to choose a one-time gift or a repeating gift, monthly, every couple weeks, or whatever, an auto withdrawal. You can choose that on our website. And that's cslcapecoral.org, and hit the donate button. You can also send us a check at CSL Cape Coral, 406 Southeast 24th Avenue, Cape Coral, Florida, 33990. Now, if you're an online shopper like I am, I have smile.amazon.com activated on my Amazon account. It costs you nothing. You don't pay any more for it. But if you go to smile.amazon.com and you find Center for Spiritual Living Cape Coral, and there are lots of centers out there, so make sure you pick us. Every time you go to Amazon and spend some money, a percentage of that comes here. I support the center really well through Amazon. And it costs you nothing. It's something that Amazon does to give back. So it's a wonderful, wonderful thing. For those of you that are here in the sanctuary, you'll see blue buckets as you're heading out the door. If you would drop your tithe or donation in there, that would be fantastic. We appreciate it. And so now it's time for our tithing affirmation. So, guys here in the sanctuary, if you'll join with me. Today, I know the activity of divine abundance is at work in my life and the life of this center. I give and receive generously as I live in the flow of bountiful good. I'm going to speak a word of blessing to all the tithes and gifts that are coming in continuously. It is in gratitude that I speak my word. I know that all that has been given here has been activated or is activating the law of circulation, right where each one, having given a gift, is. The law of circulation has been activated right here, right now. And what that means is what we give, we get back tenfold. If it's time, if it's money, if it's grace, if it's love, if it's anger, anything. That's the way the law of circulation works. Anything that we give comes back tenfold. So I bless all these tithes and gifts. I bless the giver. Please know that these tithes move forward and do great things in this community and in the world at large. You are blessed. You are a blessing. I am grateful, and so it is. All right. So announcement-wise, we just have midweek tune-up. Unfortunately, last week at midweek tune-up this week, but it will continue beyond me. I think, Mel, you're going to do at least through March. And then they're talking about changing up the format a little bit, or changing up people, or rotating. We got all kinds of conversations going on. But this Wednesday at noon, I will be here. We will social distance with masks out there under the oaks. It's wonderful. Please join me for my last week of midweek tune-up. Food drive continues. Thank you, thank you. They need the food, so if you've got some, please drop it by the center, and we'll get it over to the Cape Coral Caring Center. As you exit today, please bring the conversations outside with me. I'll be out there to greet you and give you a big old elbow bump. And so again, we ask that you bring conversations out there after celebration so that we can sanitize the place when we're done here. All right? Yeah, now it's time to stand in the light. It's not going forward there, Mark. When we stand in the light, we stand in light knowing the truth about something, what we want to see in a situation. So I am standing in the light for my mom. Her name is Mary. I know that she is whole, perfect, and complete. I know that she is balanced, that she has an appetite, and that she is just doing better and better and better and better and better. Mm-hmm. I am standing in the light for all the unspoken and all the written prayers. I know that all that has been thought, all that has been intended has been heard, it is received. And once it hits that one mind, it can do nothing more but come forward as fact, as an experience. So that is what's happening right here and now. Answered prayers. There is a healing, revealing going on right here, right now. For this and so much more, I'm grateful and thankful. It is done, and so it is.
We let peace, we let the peace watch over us. Yeah. Oh, we let it be. We let joy watch over us. Watch over us. Over and over us, yeah. Oh, let it be. We let love, let it fill your heart, let it fill your soul. Watch over and over you. Oh, we let it be. We let love watch over us. Watch over us. Watch over and over us. Oh, let it be.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a good week.
Have a great week, everyone.